Hi Cancer, how's it going? I hope you're doing awesome today. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn. I'm excited to do your reading. I've already cleared the energy of the cards and shuffled. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm using these two decks. So I'm just going to pull one oracle card first, and then we'll look at that at the very end. So we'll put that right here. And then we'll pull some tarot cards. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer today, please? What messages do you have for Cancer today, please, Spirit? So your first card out is the Star. Very nice. Okay, this is a major arcana card. I am inspired and positive about the future is the message on the card. This is a card about hope. Yeah, this is about wishes coming true. Let me just think for something. I was just wondering about something about. I'll just leave it. So this card's about hope, inspiration, positivity. It's telling you to have faith. It's a card of renewal, healing, finding your purpose. It's a card of purpose, contentment, optimism, feeling calm, being creative. It's a card of creativity. It's a card of protection and new horizons. This card is telling you that to be inspired and positive about your future. Okay, it's Aquarius energy. Have faith. You're healing. It's a card of meaning and promise. Your next message is the Nine of Wands. You're strong. You can be strong for as long as you need to be strong, Cancer. Okay, have hope. You are strong for as long as you need to be strong. Okay, the Nine of Wands is Sagittarius energy. This card is telling you to persevere. Don't give up. You have the courage. Set boundaries. You have a lot of determination. Spirit knows that you're tired, you're fatigued, but you're experiencing some kind of setback, but you have the resilience, the persistence. This is the last stand. This is the final challenge. You're at 9. You just got to get to 10. Okay? The goal is in sight. You cannot give up. Whatever you do, do not give up. It's an ongoing battle. You're resilient. You're tenacious. You have the courage to overcome. You might feel like your energy is drained, but you're nearly there. You're so close to success. You're learning from the past. You're fighting your corner. You're being guarded. Spirit knows you're wounded. Maybe you're expecting trouble. Maybe you're holding out. This is a card of grit, persistence, perseverance. You have the courage, the backbone, set boundaries. This is a test of your faith. Okay? Next message, please, Spirit, for Cancer. You're so close. Don't give up is the message with this card. Yeah, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is either you, someone in your life, or a situation, male or female, in a general reading. This card is saying that you deserve financial security. The Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who is very practical, reliable, efficient, stoic. You're committed. You're patient. Finish what you started. You're loyal, persistent, defensive. You're sensible. If this is you, or if there's someone that, this is maybe someone in your life. The Knight of Pentacles is considerate, stable, responsible, respectful, stubborn, ambitious, conservative, productive, efficient, hardworking. This card represents someone who's working for what they want. They're making their dreams and wishes come through. They're persistent. That slow and steady wins the race. Someone who works with nature. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who's very hardworking, okay, ambitious. Next message for Cancer, please, Spirit. Now you have the Six of Swords and it came out reversed. I know that peaceful times will come is the message on the card. Okay. This is Aquarius energy again. Spirit saying you may feel overwhelmed. Maybe this card talks about running away from problems, having emotional baggage, unresolved issues, resisting transition, feeling stuck in the past, feeling trapped. It's a card of resisting transition, instability, causing trouble, rocking the boat. It's telling you to look for ways to rebalance your life. Slow healing. There's a lack of progress, feeling stuck, delayed, going through a personal transition, resistance to change. This card can talk about trouble coming, a proposal of love. It could represent accidents in water, floods, a confession, a declaration, disrupted or canceled travel. It could represent eloping. Next message, please, Spirit, for Cancer. Now you have the Ten of Swords reversed. I see the truth in this ending is the message on the card. The Ten of Swords reversed. Tens represent completion, endings. The Ten of Swords talks about healing again, recovering, regeneration, severing ties. It can't get worse, Spirit is saying. It could represent goodbyes. It can only go upwards from here. It's an inevitable ending. You're exhausted. You're in survival mode. You're making improvements. It could represent playing the victim. Collapse, breakdown, resisting an inevitable end, backstabbing, betrayal, bitterness, bad-mouthing, lessons learned, despair, a relapse, hitting a wall, hitting rock bottom, the inability to cope. Your next it could represent a martyr, someone who's overly dramatic, an attention seeker, severing ties. But it's mostly about healing. And then you have the Five of Cups. You will move forward when the time is right for you is the message with this card. Okay, so the Five of Cups is Scorpio energy. This is a card of remorse, regret, despair again, emotional baggage, mourning, feeling let down, heartbreak, bereavement, discontent, emotional breakdown, disappointment, feeling unwelcome. It's a card of change, anger, sorrow, betrayal, isolation, loneliness, loss. It could represent a divorce. It could represent sadness, emotional instability, focusing on negative emotions, focusing on loss, pessimism, regret, failure, grief, disappointment, separation, a relationship breakup. Your next message, Cancer. You have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. I have everything I need to prosper is a message on the card. So the Queen of Pentacles is either you, someone in your life, or a situation. She came out reversed, so extra protection from Spirit, male or female in a general reading. Queen of Pentacles. What was I going to say about the Queen of Pentacles? Someone who feels like they're stuck in a rut. Someone who is jealous. She represents coddling. Someone who's, she could represent a bad mother. Someone who's pretentious, overly ambitious, a social climber. Someone who's insecure, out of control, self-absorbed, possessive, jealous, a sociopath, someone who's mean-spirited, disorganized. She represents being out of control, neglect, poverty, stuck in a rut, smothering, greedy, shallow, self-centered, coddling, possessive, a gold digger, self-absorbed, envious. Next message, please, Spirit. Now you have the Knight of Swords. Choose your battles carefully is the message with the Knight of Swords. And this is either you, someone in your life, or situation, male or female, in a general reading. Gemini energy. The Knight of Swords is someone who's very assertive, direct, impatient, intellectual, daring. He represents arrivals and departures. He's fast-thinking, forward-thinking, unrelenting. He could represent big changes in your life, big opportunities. He's a fighter, a risk-taker, a warrior, a reformer. He's telling you to be prepared to make sacrifices for just causes. He's focused. He's a perfectionist, ambitious, brave, courageous. He's telling you to seize the moment. He's driven to succeed. He's defending his beliefs. He's rebellious, impulsive, action-oriented. He's a leader. Choose your battles carefully. He's a champion, a hero, a soldier. He goes against the flow. The next message for Cancer, please, Spirit. And then you have the Four of Cups reversed. Listen to your heart and follow your knowing is the message on the card, okay? Make sure you're listening to your heart with this situation and follow what your heart is telling you. I don't think you're doing that since it came out reversed. Okay, the Four of Cups. This card is about, this is you, Cancer, showing up in your reading. Check in with alignment with yourself. It's a card about having sudden awareness, choosing happiness. It's a card of acceptance, having clarity, gratitude, a zest for life. It could also be a card of ignorance, retreat, depression, withdrawal, negativity. It's telling you to focus, be self-aware, focus on the positive. Seize opportunities, let go of regret. This card represents an end of stagnation, feeling motivated, enthusiastic, re-energized, being proactive, feeling interest, like having interest. And then your last message is your oracle card. You possess gifts of the soul that I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others is the message with this card, okay? It's easy to perceive others as being better than you, but this is a trap of the ego. There's no one greater or lesser than you. There are only those who have learned how to reveal their gifts to a greater or lesser degree. Everyone is born with unique abilities of the soul, and just like snowflakes, no two are ever alike. You have a unique perspective to share with the world and have come back this time to put your stamp on it. Maybe you may not be aware or even in tune with your incredible and gifted self. Spirit is telling you to make a list of 10 aspects of yourself or abilities you possess that you love and hold in high regard. It's not always easy to write about yourself, but sometimes you need to be reminded about how special you are. Remember that you did not come down to this schoolroom by accident. You have meaning and a reason for being, and you are a treasure chest of incredible gifts and insight. Now is the time to celebrate you, Cancer. So that's your reading, Cancer. If this reading gave you any guidance, if you could please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Take good care. Bye, Cancer.